So I can definitely say, if it wasn't for SikhNet, I really don't think I'd be here today. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I'm Kiranjit Kaur, I'm 26 years old and I'm a newly qualified doctor. And it wasn't until second year of med schools I fell into really deep depression, quite suicidal depression. I would start to kind of self-harm, which would be by like kind of hitting myself and things. My mind was racing too much. When you know something's not right, it kind of makes it worse because half of your mind is in the mode of everything's rubbish, your life's rubbish, you're incapable of being a normal human being and all these sort of things. The other half of my mind is saying, no, this isn't right, there's more to this. And just imagine having an argument in your head 24/7 about everything that you think, everything that you say, every interaction you have with someone. And then all of a sudden I got to a situation where I was like, actually, I really don't like myself because I'm like this and I'm thinking this way. To be quite honest, it was just relieving to think if I just jumped out of a window, it would be amazing. So the best way to do the kind of ultimate seva in my eyes was to do medicine and help people be healthy, and then they can help other people. As I started getting help from the doctor, a lot of health professionals are aware that meditation and all these things help, and I just thought, hold on a minute, I used to do a lot of meditation before, used to do Nithanem all the time, used to listen to Gurbani Media Centre all the time from SikhNet, and listen to the Hukamnamas. Why don't I try that again? I've got all this access. Because in York, where I was studying, I don't think there's a single Gurdwara there. So it was like, I don't need to have a physical Sikh community around me, I've got it online. So I started listening to the Gurbani Media Centre, the Kirtan on there that I used to listen to that made me fall in love, so from Hari Bhajan Kaur and Sanatam Kaur, all these relaxing Kirtan that really kind of sunk in and kind of linked with my mind and calmed me down. So I started listening to that and started feeling more positive. And I remember one of the first times I was listening to it, after all this, I just burst into tears because I was just like, wow, I have lost the sense of myself so much from what I was like before I started medicine, when I was at home and I would do Simran all the time. If I think about what my life would be like without SikhNet, so first of all, I'd say I probably wouldn't be so much into Sikhi to begin with, because SikhNet is what inspired me to kind of understand in depth what Sikhi was about. You can sit down and listen to Gurbani, but sometimes it's hard to kind of link it with your mind and it becomes a very repetitive thing. All of a sudden it became, okay, this is actually to help me with my calming of my mind, to concentrate on my mind, meditation, and then because you're calm, you probably concentrate more in the day. That will help with your studies. As time's gone on, is checking in with myself, what's the purpose of my life? The purpose of my life, in my opinion, is to help people. So that's how I got into medicine. For me, SikhNet is the funnel every time. For some reason, it takes a while for me to realise, okay, remember Kiran, this is what helps. But when I do it, and I listen to the Bani again, when I get into the routine of Hukamnama in the morning, listening to translations from SikhNet, playing Gurbani Media Centre, listening to the videos, Gurkha Singh and Gurmastik Singh, helps me reassess my life again. And it just makes me think, wow, all this other stuff is not important. Being a doctor or any bit of, I've worked 7 years for this, I need to graduate. That doesn't matter anymore. There's lots of other things that I want to do in my life, and I'm just like, okay, I'm not good at that either. That means I'm rubbish. No, what I really deeply believe, the reason why I'm really here, is to help people. To say SikhNet has influenced my life is, I feel like, doesn't even like cover how much it has influenced my life and how much it's helped me be the better version of myself and be a happier version of myself. You can pick up something on there no matter how you're feeling and just take some time out and listen to it. And I think the fact that there's some things in English as well is quite handy, because a lot of people our age don't know much Punjabi or know the meanings of Gurbani and the Punjabi words. There is nothing else out there that's like SikhNet. Nothing so holistic, nothing so easily accessible, everything in one place like SikhNet.
When Guru Mastak and I travel around the world, we hear the most intimate stories from people sitting together after Gurdwara or in someone's home. People open up and they tell us what their lives are like, and what we're seeing is a lot of people who are lonely, a lot of people who are depressed, a lot of people who are having trouble just making it through their lives. That feeling of support and understanding that Kiranjit Kaur got from SikhNet at the time she most needed it, that's the work we do. We have 24-hour counseling available. We have the youth question and answer forum. We have Gurbani resources of so many kinds, and stories and essays. So many things that people can look at, can hear, can see, can turn to elevate themselves and find support. Just like Kiranjit, you and other people can find support on SikhNet, but only if SikhNet's there, and we need your help to keep SikhNet going. Now's the time of our annual fundraiser, and we need to raise $300,000 by the end of December to sustain our operations and develop new apps and keep our services on the air. Won't you open your heart and your wallet and lend a hand and help us meet our goal? Thank you.